What's going on? I'm Sam. I'm going back up to Columbus today to keep working on my production for my new job. I finally got my keyless starter out for my car because it's starting to get cold, and I just wanted to make sure it works, which it does. My car's already started. Now, I didn't quite get the B-roll of this, but I just got to work, and last night the mold was sticking pretty bad in the machine again, so I got some wrenches and I adjusted the tray up just a hair again so that it will have a little bit more clearance. The aluminum on the outer mold shell wears off ever so slightly, hence the aluminum dust I get on my hands, and it wore down enough that it was getting tight in the mold again, but now it's free moving. I adjusted it just a little bit more than I did last time, so it should last for the rest of the production process, and it only took a few minutes to adjust, so even if I have to do it again, it's not the end of the world. I got the rest of the material mixed up for the teal parts I have to make, so I should be able to finish these in under 3 hours, I believe, and I can move on to the second to last color. So without waiting any longer, I'm just going to start running these parts so I can get done with these. Well, I am finally done with this color. I have so many of these parts. I am a little concerned though because I did another tracking. I did a rough count of how many I was making per container. Before I had counted out roughly 100. This time I counted closer to 80, so I'm worried that I might not actually have enough parts. I'll find out soon. Pretty much, if I don't have enough parts, I might have to come back another day and remake some of every single color. But right now, I'm just gonna push through all the colors that we do have. That way they can count them and get the kits made up that they can. They'll have every single color, and if they're short a few, I can come back and take care of those later because I'd rather them start packing now while they can. But now that I'm done with this color, I'm gonna take a break, get some food. When I come back, I'll change out the colors to, I think, the blue color and start making those parts. Well, let me think about something. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to I might be able to get close to finishing them today, but I wouldn't have any extra. So I'll be able to get about half done today. Tomorrow or the next day that I come, I'll be able to get the other half done, and I might be able to get the other color done as well, depending on how long I give myself. So that's pretty good news, and I still want to make some counting machines for the future, but I'm still looking into that. Just a few machines that's going to make the automation of this simpler, because it looks like I might be working with them longer. I know I mentioned it before where I won't be using this machine, but it looks like there's some future possibilities in it for me. Anyway, I'm gonna get going right now though because I'm hungry and I gotta get back here as quick as I can. Okay, after I purged the machine and got rid of that old color, I was able to run the new color. It was the slowest run it's been so far. I know I said a couple days ago the yellow was really slow, but it had actually quickened after a few hundred parts, maybe just 100, where this color's not getting any quicker. I don't know what's going on, and it seems like it might actually be the holdup. I'm just hoping maybe a few more parts will start quickening it up a little more. It might be breaking off some like surface corrosion off the mold. That's what I'd like to think at least. But we'll see. It was pretty slow progress. I got a few hundred made of the blue, but I did finish the teal earlier. And I'm at a pretty good point right now where I only have to finish the blue and then do the orange. So I think today I'm going to talk about what exactly I'm doing on this job. And I've mentioned it before in some pieces, but I just want to paint the whole picture. So what happened is this toy went up for pre-sale, I think a year and a half ago, give or take. And they've sold a few kits. I think they had delivered on a few, but they want to deliver on the rest of the kits and all outstanding orders by Christmas, which means there's not much time left. It's November 28th, so there's less than a month left. It looks like I will be done with all these kits in about, Wednesday, so that would be 4 days So very early December, I'll be done. They will still have to count out all the pieces. They have to wash all the pieces. They have to sort them all. Well, they're already sorted, but they have to count out and build the kits and then ship them out. As long as I make my deadlines, they'll be good to go. But that's one reason why production's so important. And so I've just been the factory slave. I've been addressing any issues as they come up. The first day I was producing at a rate twice as quick as they expected. I got that up another double, so 4 times as quick as they expected me to. So I've been flying on this production. They thought I could do 1 mold set every 2 minutes. I got that down to about 25 seconds at my best, 30 seconds average. There's a little bit of reset time when I have to fill the hopper, but for the most part, I am hitting 30 seconds even with refill time. So I've been very good on the production side. That's kind of why they picked me. I still have to get the popsicle sticks sorted out, but that's ready to go. I have the popsicle sticks in my car. He gave them to me yesterday, and I just have to teach the other dude how to use the laser to etch them. Though if it doesn't take very long, I'll just run it all while also teaching him in the background. So that way they'll all be done and I'll know that they were done right. If there's more needed, he'll know how and he can run them without me being there, because he's like another 45 minutes away and I'm already driving an hour and 20 minutes every single day. So in 3 or 4 days, all of these are going to be done. They are going to be ready to ship out and people are going to be getting their Christmas gifts, because a lot of people have been pre-ordering them for Christmas gifts. I know I haven't said what these are yet other than children's toys. I've been asked not to reveal too much because we don't want too many orders coming through, but I think on the last day I'm going to be able to show what they are, but they're not quite ready to deliver a whole lot of orders yet, so I'm trying not to get them, any more orders. When they're ready for production, I'll make a video and let you guys know. It looks like I will be a part of that production. We've been talking this whole 2 weeks. We've actually been talking a lot longer than that about what might be happening in the future with the production. It's really exciting. I'm going to address that in a later video too. I just kind of wanted to talk about right now, I'm only running production because they know if anything comes up, and there have been problems coming up, hydraulic fluid on the ground, which happened to be a slow leak from the reservoir. It's, I think, sealed itself. I haven't seen any more fluid, but I've been keeping my eye on it. I keep having to adjust the machine, change temperatures, just little tiny things that aren't too bad. I did find out today from comments on the YouTube that the aluminum dust is actually not good for you. I never really knew that before. I need to start wearing gloves. I've been wearing a mask, though it might not be rated for that fine a powder. I'm probably going to have to do something about that because this dust is awesome. The only reason it's generating so much aluminum dust is because the type of injection mold machine it is. It's not a normal one where the aluminum pieces go apart. I'm having to slide the aluminum mold carrier in and out, and just rubbing on that steel has been shaving off this fine aluminum dust. So when the machine's a different machine for production, we won't have that problem anymore. But for now, I am dealing with that. So I think that pretty much covers it. I've already gone through 1 bag of the plastic, maybe a bag and a half, but I have 1.5 left. So I have plenty enough to finish this. And I'm looking forward to getting done because I've been leaving Griffin every single day. He does not like that. I don't like that. That's one reason I haven't gotten a normal job, is so I can stay with my boy. But by sacrificing these just 2 weeks of being without him, I might be building a business for myself where I can keep working in my shop, keep working with Griffin, and there's a chance production's going to come to my shop. But again, I will talk about that in another video. And yeah, I guess it's late. I'm going to go home. I've been here long enough. I got to come back possibly tomorrow, if not Monday. I like the weekends because no one's around here, and it's great. I haven't run into a single person. It's almost midnight. I still have an hour and 20-minute drive ahead of me, and then I need to wake up by 8 or 8:30 tomorrow because I'm going to be selling a couple of those big IBC totes and making a little bit of money off that in the morning. And then I still need to decide if I'm gonna come here tomorrow or wait till Monday. Okay, so it's a little after 1 o'clock. I'm almost home. I stopped to get gas. This thing's not working and it is not giving me my credit card back. So my credit card's locked in here and none of the buttons are doing anything. I have no idea what to do.
Want an almost sugar-free dessert option for the holidays? Try my guilt-free chocolate pudding treat. In a wine glass jar with fat-free sugar-free chocolate pudding. Layer in some...
Well, I was actually getting a little frustrated. I was here for probably about 15 minutes trying to figure out how to pick the credit card lock thing. None of my tools were thin enough to fit in there. And after waiting and trying to get in there, it probably looked like I was trying to break into the fuel pump, but that's okay. I didn't want to leave here without my card. It ended up just kind of letting it go, but I still needed gas, so I moved to another pump. I was still scared to use it, but this one worked fine. I'm getting my gas now. But yeah, that was kind of crazy. I've never had that happen, and I was thinking I might have to leave my credit card in this fuel pump overnight, which didn't sound that great. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, buddy. Hi, Griffin. Hey, buddy. Okay, come on. Hi, buddy. Hi, Griffin. Hi, buddy. Hi, Griffin. Come here. Come here. Yeah, I missed you too. Huh? I missed you too. Oh, did you pee? You happy peed all over. What are you doing? You're too old to happy pee. I was only gone for like 12 hours. Huh? Yeah, your mom was here. You were with your mom. Why'd you miss me so much? Jackson, do you miss me? Do you miss me?